Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Can you take us back to 1992 and just describe Frisco, Oakland, the politics, the Bay Area culture at that time? Like, if you could, like 92 to 94, I know it probably was a blur to you because you was everywhere. Y'all was doing your thing. You feel me?
That's my very beginning.
Okay.
That's the very beginning. I vividly remember it. Yeah, I do. 92, let me tell you the biggest impact of 92.
Okay, let me know.
Rodney King verdict and the riots kicking off and the Crips and the Bloods coming together, and then that made FIllmoe and Hunters Point come together.
Oh.
92, that's the biggest thing outside of me putting out 2 tapes in 1 year, which was very phenomenal for an 18-year-old, out my mama house.
Man.
But the biggest impact was the unity through an event that looked it bad. The event was bad. What happened? Rodney King got beat, and they said that was legal. I'm just saying though, that is exactly
going on around here, right?
That is exactly
what kicked it off, though. That's what kicked it off.
To let me know the reality of the world we living in. Like, we heard about Martin Luther King and them falling out, but this the first time I got to see buildings burning everywhere, running downtown, kicking in windows, trying to steal the shoes and, clothes, and running into people from Hunters Point and Lakeview, people we supposed to be beefing with. But when that happened, and this store is wide open for anybody and everybody, all the drama was out the window. It wasn't no shooting and killing at that moment. It wasn't no thought of that. It was like, boy, we all in here trying to get this money, get it. And everybody gave everybody a pass and went on. Through that, me and Black C both end up at a meeting for FIllmoe and Hunters Point to squash the beef.
And you 18?
I was 18 years old. And
why they pick you?
I didn't get picked. I was standing there when the call came in, and it was like, come on, we going.
Oh, shit.
Whoever's standing here, boy, listen, this is, FIllmoe going to Hunters Point. We don't know if it's a setup or not. Whoever we could gather up,
right.
we only got about 5 cars because they was like, come right now, and we going to squash it. I'm like, ooh, boy, I don't know what I got myself into. I jumped in the car, though. And
Frisco niggas ain't no punks.
We sitting, I'm there when the call come in on McAllister Street at the phone booth. And Black C and Lonnie Green from Demons of the Mind and Creature Man and
Big Creech
and Black C and his team, they was the ones on the phone.
Okay.
From that one phone call, then the communication began amongst the block right there. And my OGs that was there, I'm listening. Because I'm like, I ain't never heard of no squash the beef, but I just seen on the news the Crips and the Bloods came together, and maybe that got something to do with this too. Because when they was rioting down there, it was Crips and Bloods. They didn't shoot at each other. It was all about the motion of the moment. And in San Francisco, 1992, that came about. Another thing that impacted my life totally was Dr. Dre album, The Chronic, even though that's later, because I put my first tape out, June 92, putting it on the map. And then November 16th, I put out Don't Stop Till We Major cassette tapes, 5,000 copies. That was my first order. And Dr. Dre dropped The Chronic November 16th.
Okay.
So me and him dropping on the same day.
Right. Rapper producers.
And what's crazy, I didn't plan it. And I was upset that he sold the hell out of his and mine wasn't selling as fast as his. It was people that was looking for me because I'm from here, so
right.
Of course. But as far as, well, I ain't gonna say I was mad. I was saying, damn, I need to get big time like Dr. Dre. Boy, he got an album that sound phenomenal called The Chronic. And this album right here, it sound like a movie, like a movie soundtrack or something. And I just knew, like, I worked all 1993. I stopped selling drugs and weed. I wasn't no big time guy anyway. I was just getting a couple bags, trying to make a few dollars. That wasn't it. I said, I'm quitting, man. I'm finna work on my album, Players in the Game. That's 1993. That's 30 years ago. That right there changed my life. And all I did was listen to Dr. Dre The Chronic and Mac Mall Illegal Business.
Man.
Because that album came out earlier in the year of 93, and Kyrie patterned his Mac Mall's album like Dr. Dre The Chronic album.
Okay, wow.
So I patterned Players in the Game album. If you listen to it, it's a continual segue of songs, because I got that from Dr. Dre. And I seen Mac Mall and them did it too. I'm like, ooh, as a producer, I'm looking at how's them songs connecting like that.
Right.
They doing them segues and got the police siren or the helicopter or the train going by. The gunshots.
Right.
Segues. So as a producer, I'm studying that. So the first person that I know, period, that made an album that was patterned after this new guy. Well, not new guy, it's Dr. Dre, but he by himself now up under his name.
Right.
Okay, so now a lot of people followed this blueprint. Them soul beats with the little anything with a little
the little melody.
You in there
Right.
back then, and that's why on Game Recognized Game you hear them sounding ding 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 ding
Right.
ding, little Tinkerbell type sounds, but with the drums, it's okay, and then the lyrics. So, but them is really Tinkerbell sounds. When I listen to Game Recognized, I'm like, the hell, this shit. But it sound good to this day though.
Excellent. Yeah, it's a great song.
And when they say one hit wonder,
right.
the cold part about it, I said, all I need is one to get me where I'm trying to go.
Straight up.
As an executive and as a producer and as a cameraman, as an editor, as a magazine owner.
Got many hats.
Listen, off one song, I said, all I need is one.